first, an attack outside the UK Parliament leaves at least 3 victims dead, and Scotland Yard is treating the case as an act of terrorism. Correspondent Benjamin Hall joins us from London with the latest. Good evening, Benjamin.
Good evening, James. You could not find a more iconic location for a terror attack to take place. That is exactly what happened here today at the very heart of the country. The attacker struck at 2:35 p.m. at the very heart of the UK government, where tourists from around the world gather. For sheer exposure, he picked an ideal place.
The location of this attack was no accident. The terrorists chose to strike at the heart of our capital city, where people of all nationalities, religions and cultures come together to celebrate the values of liberty, democracy and freedom of speech.
The Prime Minister had just ended her weekly questions to the House when a car veered onto the sidewalk and began mowing people down along Westminster Bridge, just yards from Big Ben. At first, some eyewitnesses thought it was just an accident.
And then as I was waiting that green light to change, the car speeded up and passed me. That small shop after the traffic light, that's the first victim hit.
The car continued towards the gates of the Houses of Parliament, just a few hundred feet away, ramming an entrance. The driver got out and ran into the courtyard driveway, where he attacked one policeman with a long knife before charging at others. They called at him to stop, then opened fire. The policeman he attacked and the terrorist himself are among the 4 dead, as well as a 30-year-old lady. 20 others remain in critical condition, including a party of French teenagers. A large part of surrounding London was immediately shut down in a massive police operation. The river itself was closed, and people inside Parliament locked down for many hours. Even tourists aboard the famous London Eye were stranded. ISIS propaganda has often called for its followers to carry out attacks like this, and as the terror group find themselves on the back foot in Syria and Iraq, have been calling on followers to carry out more attacks. This is also the same day that an anti-ISIS coalition of 68 foreign ministers met in DC to discuss the battle against them. On top of that, it's also 1 year to the day that 32 people were killed in the Brussels attacks at the airport and at the metro. And now Scotland Yard here are trying desperately to piece together who was behind today's tragedy. James?
Benjamin Hall reporting live from a shaken but unbowed London tonight.